All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Also, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us His truth, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, and Yahweh Shai. Amen. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You just had this storm, this tempest, Hurricane Helene, man, and I sat there through the spirit and watch that hurricane. Of course, I'm sending up prayers through the spirit of Yahweh, Hashem, and Hawashai. I was already, humbling myself via prayer and fasting before it even came into, these Babylonians' fruition, man, that there was a bad storm on the horizon, man. So, hey, I sat there and watched that storm. I live in a southern city in Georgia, and it was supposed to hit, through Florida and come up straight through our city, man. And through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Al Shai, I watched that storm kind of turn, from hitting us, man. And some of the naysayers, all right, that I deal with, they took it as a joke, and they are currently in a state of emergency in another city here in Georgia, man. Young lady I deal with, with her lack of faith behind it is what it is. We're working on it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai. But hey man, a lot of these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, they don't really have no real faith. And again, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, man. You should be prayed up already, man, so that the Lord will remember you when His judgment actually happens, man. Because what we're actually saying is actually gonna happen. The famine, all right, the mark of the beast, all these things that we're constantly conveying and warning our people from, eventually it's actually going to happen, and we're going to be right in the middle of it, man. So you got to, again, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You should be prayed up. You should have some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding about yourself to know how to navigate when these things happen, because guess what? It's only going to intensify. It's not going to slow down, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai. Hey, this is Luke 21 and verse 36. And it reads, "Watch ye therefore." So, hey, we're supposed to be watching the news. A lot of our people don't do that. All right, especially when it comes to women. If it don't come across the social media platforms or whatever, they have no idea what's going on. But us as the hopeful elect, this is a part of what we do, watching. And it says, "Watch ye therefore and pray always." So with that watching, we're supposed to be praying to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, all right, to protect us. And it says that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And this is words of Malak Yahweh Shai, all right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So we're supposed to be watching and praying, man. And we want to do this before, all right, things hit the fan, all right, before the Lord unleashes His full wrath upon the earth, man, all right, via Jacob's trouble. We're seeing the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble, man, of the great tribulation. We hear the wars and rumors of wars. Let me get that in Matthew the 24th chapter, all right, because the Lord gave us, signs that will precede His second coming. All right, this is Matthew 24, and we'll start at verse 6. After the disciples asked Yahweh Shai what are going to be some of the signs preceding His second coming, all right, and it reads, Matthew 24 and 6, "And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." All right, and we see that if we're watching, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, you should see that there's wars taking place on prominent, prophetic places on this earth already. Hey, look at Babylon the Great, the so-called USA. How many wars has this place already engaged in? All right, and it's not dying down. So this is a prophecy that is coming to pass right before our eyes. The wars and the rumors of wars, man. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation. And I went into that briefly in one of epistle the other day. This just doesn't mean the world powers. Absolutely, there's a world war coming, and we hopefully these are the beginning stages of that. All right. But even here in Babylon the Great and the rest of the earth, there's going to be race wars, all right, nation against nation that way. You see the migrant issue that's happening here in the so-called USA. It's starting to produce a lot of problems, man. A lot of conflict is happening. The Babylonians are fed up with it. All right, these migrants, and we don't know who they are, man. If they're agents, if they're one thing about it, whatever they are, it's causing conflict, man. All right, sleeper cells, who knows, soldiers, just a bunch of weirdos. And there's a lot of violence happening, man, especially in these major cities here in Babylon the Great. Hey, that's exactly what the Lord is talking about, man. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, all right, pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, man. All right, so a famine is coming. There's going to be more diseases that's actually going to rock this place, man. All right, earthquakes in diverse places, and the earthquake goes into just like that storm, man. Hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Hawashai, and I pray for the Akim and the Akwath, man. So far, not just that, man, but just watch when these storms happen, man. You'll see a brother go live, or you'll see a brother do an epistle, man. So far, so good. The Lord is protecting us, hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai. Hey, this naysayer that I'm dealing with, I mean, she thought it was a joke. You know what I mean? She think judgment is a joke. Want to call upon the Lord the way she wants to, how she wants to, and really denying the power thereof, man. But now she's calling me, because she's on day 2 of being without power. All right, and they're talking about they're not going to restore power till sometime late next week. So they're in a blackout, right? Just not too far from where I live at, man. They're in a blackout, and they're without. They can't get no gas, you know. uh, they're going through it, man. Food is becoming an issue. They had to, if the power's out, bro, all that food in the refrigerator is going first. Then the food that's in the freezer going first. So they done blew their load already. They had to grill out, you know and all the food is getting ready to run out, man. And it's only been 2 days, man. 2 days, man. But hey, call how about Shema Hawashah? Hey, the Lord, hey, He blessing us. My little low lights on, the water how about Shema Hawashah. And this is again why we need to stay ready, so we don't have to get ready, because again, these things are finna come to pass, and it's going to be a lot, man. And if you're not don't have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to be the stability of these terrible times that we're prophesying on a daily basis, you're not going to make it, man. You're going to freak out, you're going to bug out, and eventually that bugging out and freaking out is going to lead to you being compromised. And I'm talking about via that mark of the beast. They're going to do all these things. The Lord is going to allow them to do all these crazy things, produce a famine, let wars happen, chaos, and they're going to come with that solution, man. All right, they're going to come with laws and draconian like measures, all right, to create order out of the chaos that's coming upon the earth, man. And of course, you listen to the migrants, how they're not able to track these guys and stuff. Perfect reason to bring in a tracking device. All right, that mark of the beast. It's all about bringing the order out of chaos. People ain't got no money. The Lord is bringing storms, tearing people's houses up. All right, FEMA. All right, again, we'll give you guys universal income. All right, this is all a part of it. It's all a trick bag, man. And again, we need to stay ready, foresee these things, so we don't be compromised, man, and lose our integrity, which is our faith in Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashah, because we're all going to be tested, and we're all going to be tempted with taking that mark of the beast, man. It come a time where you're very hungry, and you need food, clothing, and shelter. Well, you're supposed to have faith in Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashah. Patience and all these things that we're going through now is to build us up to be tested, man. All right, now there's the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, then you got the 2/3, man. They're going to show themselves not to have any faith. A lot of them talk a good game, man. All right, talk a good game. Won't He do it? God got me and all this old stuff like that, but they ain't really got no real faith, and it's because the Lord really not dealing with them. And here pretty soon we're gonna see, exactly who the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh is actually dealing with, man. All right, and that faith that we have, and it's of a mustard seed is all that's required, man. All right, and our people don't even have that. All right, so when it really hits the fan, man, they're gonna be in bad cases, man, here throughout the earth, man. All right, let's go to the book of Isaiah. Hey, this is Isaiah 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, and a watchman going into the prophets, man. Same thing, man. All right, men set up to actually watch and warn the people before something happens. The Lord always does this, all right? Always has, and He's always will, man. He's going to send out warning, all right, via His prophets, all right, via His watchman before it hits the fan, all right? O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. So that's what you see and that's what you hear. Those men out there on the highways and byways, whether they're the real prophets or whether they're in the lot of a false prophet. There's men out on the highways and byways professing these things, man. All right, day nor night, they're not holding their peace. You should see, videos coming from brothers throughout the earth day in, day out. And it's the spirit that the Lord has put upon us to do that, man. That is a sign, all right, that the world is ending. All right, that these are the end times, man. When you see constantly, the prophets prophesying, man. All right, ye that make mention of the Lord keep not silence, man, and we don't hold our peace, man. All right, we have to say it. There's a spirit, there's something in us, man, that leads us to constantly say these things, man. All right, and eventually, hey, it's all gonna happen, man. It's gonna get bad, but bad, like we're saying through the spirit of power, behind Hashem Shah. It's not gonna all just be this talk. It's not gonna just always be a you doing your own thing and you see the men of Yahweh Hashem Shah out there, or you hearing these epistles, man. Eventually, your fat gonna be in that fire, man. And we want to make sure that we come out like fine gold when that adversity comes, man. All right, we want to be able to perform. All right, if you don't have no true faith, man, the Lord, he gonna weed you out very quick, man. All right, and expose your lack of faith, man, especially for the ones that say that they believe, man. All right, say that they're children of God, right? Especially the so-called Christians, man, they're gonna get exposed, and the Lord say, everything is gonna be brought to the light. You see what's going on here in the entertainment industry, your boy Diddy, etc., even Cosby and R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson, all these things, man. What's really going on? All right, even though it can be a distraction if you're just focused on that and not focused on prophecy. Yeah, it's going to be a distraction, but honestly, what's going on with all this truth coming out, and why there's a lot of people on these podcasts just telling the truth, it's from the Lord, man. All right, He's revealing the Israelites' wickedness, man. Of course, the wickedness of Esau, Edom, but dealing with our people. The reason why P Diddy's going through what he's going through is because all this stuff has been hid. It's now coming to the light, man. All right, that's why. And eventually, for our women, they're gonna catch it too. You see, men, they're always getting it, but because they're supposed to be the leaders, man, of the nation of Israel. Our men, then the woman, then the child. And it seems like a lot of our women, have gotten away with literal, with blood on their hands, man. And it seems like, oh man, nothing's happening to it because they're just as guilty, of anything that these men are being accused of or being revealed unto us. Our women, man, they're very wicked and treacherous, man. And eventually a judgment and the spirit of shame is going to be brought to a lot of our women, man. All right, because they do make up a lot of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Okay. The book of Proverbs. This book of Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So in order to get to this point where we have a certain trust and comfort, all right, in Yahweh Shema Shah, it starts with having that fear, knowing that the Lord at any time, anywhere, could make your life completely change, all right, in the blink of an eye, and you could be, in a bad case out here. So that's what starts us, all right, with this process, all right, and there's action to be behind faith, man. Faith without works is dead, man. There's going to be things that you're actually going to do once you actually have faith, whether you're a man, woman, or child, man, whatever your lot is. And of course, you got to pray for that. If you don't know what it is, the Lord will reveal your lot unto you, what you need to be doing in order to please Him and serve Him the correct way, man. All right. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and we need that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to be able to navigate out here. All right, because it is going to get bad out here. Hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashah, we're just the messengers, man. And even though we're all the messengers, and we do have some faith through the spirit, we're gonna be in it right along with everybody else. Just the difference is we hope, all right, through that faith that the Lord is gonna lift up a standard. He's gonna protect us, all right, when these things come, man. All right, because it's gonna go down and it's gonna get ugly. All right, storms is coming, famine is coming, pestilence is coming, war is coming. All right, and we're gonna see a lot of death and destruction out here, man. So we got to be ready for this because it's almost go time, man. Eventually, all that talking that we're doing through the spirit is gonna be cut out, man, and it's gonna be action time. It's gonna be showtime, man. This glorious, long, drawn out movie. All right, that the Lord has made, man, because that's all this really is. It's a good way to look at it. Like, this is the Lord's movie, man. We're just, actors, you know what I mean, in His movie, and we're getting ready to see the climax of the movie through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. And you know how it goes with the movies, man. That climax is always intense. We're finna get to see, this action movie like this earth has never seen before. Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah. This is gonna be a time like the earth has never seen before, man. So it will behoove you to cut the BS out, man, and put your best foot forward, man. With all this prophecy, man, you say you're a believer, you should be watching these things, man. Everybody's not a prophet, but you better know what's going on, man. Sat there and watched that storm come. I was up all night watching it on live, man. The storm chasers, man. And then you got old girl I'm dealing with, I'm like, oh man, my power's going out, and it didn't hit her place just yet. It was just lightly raining where she was at, so she was kind of nonchalant with it. And then lo and behold, in the middle of the night, the Lord, He turned that storm, man. I was praying through the spirit, turned that storm, and He hit them up there. And again, they are currently without power for the second day, have declared a state of emergency, man. All right, running out of water, can't get no gas, food running out. All right, and it's just very difficult. I just talked to her, man. She's all effed up, man. It was all fun and games because she was kind of happy, to be chilling, because they was cooking out, family was out, everybody kind of outside. But day two, she got a whole different tune, man. It's starting to get to her. She's starting to see, oh man, and they're saying it's not gonna be back on till next Friday, the power. So good luck with that. All right. I deal with her. We're trying to help out, the best we can. But I do know how she gets, man. You know how the women get, and hey, these women that we're dealing with, hey, the Lord's gonna reveal if they truly believe or not, man. Hey, it's all good, to talk that again. Won't He do it? God got me stuff when things aren't very intense, but soon as some shit really go down, man, you'll see that faith of a person that don't have it. Poof. Like, what's up, man? I don't get it. I thought you guys were all, believers and whatnot, man. And that's exactly what we don't want to be. All right, how we don't want to be through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem and Hawashah. We want to be able to perform at a high level, man. We want to bring the glory to Yahweh Hashem and Hawashah through our faith and obedience, man. All right, because it's going to get crazy. I can't stress that enough through the spirit. All right, but and that's all the spirit has for me, man. Just continue to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because there's going to be more things that's coming down the pipeline. This stuff with these migrants, it's about to get out of control, Lord willing. This stuff with these wars, Babylon is getting involved, Lord willing. He don't slow it down, and this go ahead and be the catalyst to World War III, man. All right, so again, we want to stay ready, stay prayed up, stay fasted up, so when these events happen, you will have the faith. That's why faith without works is dead. It is that the action behind the faith would boost our faith even more. It's like, okay, I know what I've been doing and what I haven't been doing. All right, I know that on a daily basis, I'm either praying, calling upon Yahweh Shema Shai, feeding the sheep, all these things, and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of my ability. So I believe the Lord shouldn't, okay, have that much anger towards me. All right, if you're not doing jack shit, all right, and you just talking, you know you ain't did nothing for the Lord. You know you ain't been praying and fasting. All right, so when the Lord brings that judgment, you're not going to have no faith to stand on, because faith without works is dead. That's why the Lord taught us, all right, and commanded us to give diligence to make our calling and election sure. So you will hear us, you'll see us doing these things, man, because this is a part of it. That's that action with the faith, man. All right, it's going to produce action. So because we do these things through the Spirit, not of our own power, mind you, the Spirit that the Lord gives us causes us or leads us to do these things and make these epistles, man, and try to live what we say and not be hypocrites, all right? Because we're not perfect, all right? Nor do or nor do we want to be. Right now we can't be perfect in these bodies, man. We're just doing the best that we can through the Spirit, man. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear again to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Shalom.